Hey there everybody, Red Parasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Oops. In the last episode... Oh, crap. These guys are giving us a bit of trouble. We were thrown into the games against our will. Now we have to survive.
All right! It looks like we can escape through there.
If only it was that simple. So that first section serves as more of a tutorial than anything. This is the real challenge. So I gotta navigate through the corridors here, make sure you don't run into anything, you know, attack the enemies on the way. Cool. Yeah, so like whenever you do the left or right, it is instantaneous, so I usually end up cutting the corners a lot tighter than I think I'm going to. Just because usually you don't, turn quite that quickly. This bike has really good cornering. Ah, crap. So yeah, if you try to attack the enemies while they're doing the guard attack, that's when you'll get like sent into the side. Ah, crap. Yeah, honestly, killing them is not too big of a deal in this particular section. Crap. Ow, man. That was a real drag. I got like slowed down a lot there. So it's really not that difficult, I don't think, but I don't know. Who am I to talk? I lost almost half my health.
Tron!
I don't understand. Why are you here?
We came to give you the password.
Why didn't you just transmit the data?
Transmit? Hey, are you okay?
I'll be all right once we access the DTD.
So Tron is with us once again. Let's go over to the terminal. Yep. Hi, Donald. Apparently you're the terminal. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. That just takes us back to where we were. So head over to the canyon then. Actually, I guess we don't need both of them in our party. So you can take Master Form for a spin. So like Valor Form, you will have access to 2 Keyblades. So it looks like it defaulted to Kingdom Key.
Let's go.
So pretty nice. Got quite the array of attacks. You can see our magic is a little bit more powerful than usual. So Sora kind of spins the Keyblade in the air. Not sure exactly how he does that. Yeah. But it's the rule of cool. It doesn't matter. So Master Form does consume both of your party members, though. So that part is still accurate. Alright. Just gonna get that ready. Also, before I forget, I should equip a different Keyblade for Master Form, so... let's see. Given that it's a kind of mix of physical attacks and magic, Circle of Life might not actually be a bad one. So I have a balanced Keyblade on my main Keyblade at the moment. So we'll put that on. Alright, what's the password? Well, Belle, Snow White, Aurora, Alice, Jasmine, Cinderella, Kyrie. Kyrie, got it. That did it. Now switching DTD over from hibernation to active mode. This process will take some time. Please enjoy a game while the process is running. Oh no! Not another game! No, it's the DTD's final security routine. This isn't a game. Stay focused! So for all intents and purposes, this is a minigame. We have to access 3 different monitors in order to stop it. So, right, okay, so I need to swap out Tron actually. Oh, I don't have the drive gauge for it, that's why. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I was gonna try to show off our new summon that we got, but it looks like that will have to wait. So the goal here is to collect these clusters of information. Once we fill up the gauge, we can access one of the monitors. And we'll have to do that 3 times in total to finish this little game of ours. So I'm gonna head over, do that to the second monitor. We are almost done here. Nope, and we're already full. Cool. This is timed, so, don't dilly-dally too much.
I'm as good as new. All my functions have been restored.
Oh boy!
Finally, I have full access to the DTD. My takeover of the system is now complete. I might have anticipated such a simple password. What's this? An emergency destruct program for the town. Let's see how it performs.
No.
Program, you changed the password.
There, that should buy us some time.
Tron, tell us what's going on.
The MCP's loading a hostile program into the I.O. tower.
What do we do?
We've got to protect the user town. Let's head to the tower.
Alright, let's. So Tron now actually has a decent set of abilities. So they were locked before and we got them back. Okay. That's just some story stuff. So, that being the case, oops, now they're not in our party. Let's see, can I do it from the menu? That is affirmative. So we're gonna head over to the I.O. tower. Gonna use up a little bit of magic here, so Tron does come with his own limit. That's part of the reason why I'm just kind of spamming magic a bit. So I do want to show that off. This is the hallway before the I.O. tower. So we will go ahead and do the limit. This is fully invincible, like pretty much all limits are. We got 2 major attacks, so one The burst pulse is kind of a short range attack, and then the other one is a bit of a longer range one. And that's the finisher, so that is what that looks like. Got a couple chests to grab. Definitely get the one on the left, if anything. So this room we don't actually have to go into right now, but I figured I'd show it off just for the heck of it. There are some more enemies in here. Ah, crap. I was trying to do a reflect and then I realized, oh yeah, I'm out of magic, aren't I? It also introduces us to a couple new enemies as well. So, I'm also kind of biding my time a little bit to get my magic restored as well. So this is the hangar. Unfortunately, there's no transportation here for us to take at the moment. We go over and look at this. We can't ride it without the solar sailor. So we'll have to head back. Yeah, of course it is. A new synthesis item. As usual. It's just about typical. So let's take a look at all the new Heartless here. So Magnum Loaders are the wheel enemies. Strafer are the... I'm not sure exactly how to describe these guys. Like, they're Peridot? From Steven Universe? Yeah, pretty much. And what else do we have? Oh, right, new limit, of course. Alright. Our business has concluded. We can finally get back to progressing. And we'll encounter a new enemy here. Yeah, no, that hurts a bit. Ow, could you stop that? We're gonna show off Stitch. So Stitch has an interesting quality. So he'll kind of help you out and fire at enemies, among other things. He also can stun enemies with his ukulele, which is arguably the more helpful thing that he does, because it also makes them drop like orbs and such. Man, I'm not dealing with some of these enemies very well on my own. So, for his finisher, you get to do a bit of music session. And that's about all there is to it. Some of the other summons I think are a little bit more helpful, but Stitch does have his uses. And I'll try to show those off later. So we did encounter a new Heartless during that fight, by the way, which is the Devastator. It's a pretty intimidating name. And of course we did the limit for Stitch's summon. It must be total chaos outside. I think there's going to be trouble inside, too. Now, before we deal with that trouble inside, I see some chests. You know what that means. We got ourselves a new armor piece, which is pretty good. And another map. Of critical importance. So let's see. We're currently wearing champion belt and that chain. As you can see, this gets us quite a bit more defense. It does have a couple resistances on it, which is pretty good. So we can take a quick stop at the save point here, get our magic back. That will be pretty important. So this is a weird situation where you have to like run into this room, and then when you run back out, something happens. It's not entirely obvious.
I'm disappointed in you, program. Why do you insist on allying with these selfish users?
Because I want to help them. Something written into my code commands me to do what is right.
Really? And what command would that be?
I can't really say for sure.
Friends, they help each other, that's all. Uh-oh, look out!
So we have ourselves a new boss theme here. This one shows up pretty late in the game compared to a lot of the others. This is the Corrupted. So, oops. So for this boss, it's going to utilize that cluster gimmick from some of the other parts of this world. So we're going to try to pick up the clusters here, and once we pick up enough to fill the bar... Oops, I was not close enough to get that in, but once we pick up enough, we will be able to freeze the boss. So, we'll do that now. And unfortunately, we're going to waste a little bit of time here running over to it, but this is a good opportunity to get some damage in. Thankfully, this does not preclude you from doing damage when the boss is normally just attacking, which is good. So, like, if this fight didn't allow you to do damage, you know, unless it was frozen, then it would be even more of a pain. And it's already slightly annoying anyways, just because of how fast the boss is, because it moves around a lot, and it's kind of hard to track down sometimes. So for the most part, it'll fire some slow-moving shots out at you. Those generally aren't too dangerous. Some of its other attacks are a little bit more dangerous, though. Like, it can fire some faster shots. This is different. That's a laser. Not sure what exactly that was supposed to do. So that was a pretty good location for the freeze. So that's pretty much the gist of it. It'll start doing some other attacks. Oops. Like the further that you get its health down. So like it'll fire more of these, for example. So you get this whole thing, whereas it just started with the version with only 2 before. And it just really seems to be favoring that one attack right now. Yeah, running straight at the boss generally is not the best idea, just because those will they'll get in your way, those shots. Now, I want to see what does this even do? I feel like you're not at risk of getting hit by that laser unless you like jump above it for some reason. So let's, hey Tron, where are you? We'll use up our magic meter and get some invincibility frames, get some added movement. Unfortunately, I don't think we can actually pick up the clusters while we're in this mode, and I'm using it to great effect. That went well. Alright. I'll take Master Form out for another spin here. So this attack can be pretty annoying. Yep, okay. Get the freeze. Yeah, don't move. Get some nice damage in here. This fight just kind of takes a while, and there's not much that you can really do about it. Just, you know. The boss has quite a bit of health, 4 bars, and pretty decent defense. So you're probably going to need, like, at least 4 freezes, if not more, in order to take care of it. I actually avoided the laser. I didn't think I was going to do that. So if you can manage to get close to it during that laser attack, you can get quite a bit of damage in. Yeah, it's just, don't try taking that face on. It's not generally a good idea. So this should be the last thing that we need. And we get ourselves a drive gauge power-up. That's actually pretty important.
I really owe you one. With all my functions up and running, I think I've got a chance of getting system control away from the MCP. Now, I'd better get to work. It's what my user would want.
What Ansem would want. Listen, Tron. We didn't get the password from Ansem. We just sort of found it, back in the user world, by accident. And one more thing, Ansem, he was our enemy. I mean, he still is, I guess.
Well, actually, he's my enemy, too.
What do you mean?
Ansem took Encom's original system and customized it for his own use. I was part of the original system, and Ansem modified me, too. So, that makes him my user. But Ansem is also the one who brought back the MCP. The Ansem I first knew wouldn't do that. I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
That's okay, but now I really don't get it.
I don't understand it either. But I think users like you are going to be the ones who will finally figure it out. You have the ability to take illogical routes and still arrive at the answers you seek. Now go, before the MCP starts acting up again.
Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this first visit. The Space Paranoids. So in the next one, we'll see what's happening up above. Maybe get some information from Mickey, finally. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I've been Rex Parasite, signing out.